How you doing? Prashant Aswani here with T-Rex Effects. Today I'm going to be demoing a Crunchy Frog. It is a overdrive distortion pedal with a boost, but it's super open and super aggressive. You can get a really nice throaty sound from it. Before I demo it, I'm going to briefly describe my setup. I'm using a Bogner Ecstasy head with using the blue channel. Everything's set at 12 o'clock. And I'm using an ESP custom guitar, the PA Ohm it's called, and it's got a DiMarzio PAF Classic and a DiMarzio Area 61 in the neck. And I'm going to throw it onto my neck position and let you guys hear what the tone is without the pedal in, and then I'm going to kick the pedal in and describe some of the unique features to the pedal. So the tone is really open and it's got that single coil vibe. When I kick the pedal in, you're gonna see how aggressive it gets and how it remains open sounding. Cool, so let me describe some of the features of the pedal, and then I'm going to play something for you with the boost function kicked in. Like most overdrive distortion pedals, it's got a gain feature, a volume feature, and a tone feature. However, this has a function that you can blend either more of your amp tone or more of the pedal tone. And it's real subtle, but it affects the playability, and it's amazing. As you guys probably know by now, I like to keep most of my pedals right about at 12 o'clock and then cut or minus just a little bit. I feel that these pedals sound so good right when they're balanced. You know, at the 12 o'clock position, and it doesn't really need too much tweaking from there, but definitely changes from amp to amp and guitar to guitar. So mess with it. And have fun with it. So this blend function is it's an amazing feature, because here it is all the way off. And it gets a little cleaner. It goes towards the sound of the amp some more than the pedal. And then when you crank it, it gets a little bit more distorted. So the notes get a little bit more saturated as you crank the blend function, because you're getting more of the pedal in the line, in the chain. So I like to keep it right about at the middle. It gives me the right amount of amp clarity in my notes, and the right amount of gain for that kicked in sound. Also notable on this, it's got a boost switch, but the cool thing about it is that this particular boost switch has a level control right here in the middle. When I have it set all the way off, you can't really hear too much of a gain boost, but it does affect the playability. It gives you a little bit more sustain without changing the level. When I crank it a little bit more to about 10 o'clock, you can really hear the difference. And it actually brings out more of the harmonics in the amp, and it's incredible, this boost. It's totally functional. Obviously you can crank it all the way up to 10 and really go nuts with it. So here it is, the Crunchy Frog without the boost. and with the boost all the way on 10. Notice you still maintain some of the clarity of the note, but it does get thicker and fatter, and surprisingly still maintains a lot of the harmonics and overtones from the individual notes in a big chord like that. So anyway, the Crunchy Frog by T-Rex, I highly recommend going to check this out. It's a great pedal. It's super open, it's aggressive, and totally adds beautiful harmonics to your tone. Thanks a lot.